Oh, there's a dragonfly. I don't want the good stuff. I just want a mango. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. If you haven't already, you should follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of content on there. Also, I did make a Twitter account. If you would like to ask me questions on there or send me things, you can go check that out as well. It's the morning here, so I made another smoothie for breakfast because I love smoothies. Which I guess sort of segues into what I'm going to talk about today, and that is basically the fact that I am vegan. A lot of people were really shocked at first when I told them I was vegan, because if you knew me before, I was literally the biggest carnivore in the entire world. When I was younger, you know, you have to tell most kids, like, when they get food because they think they don't like it just because it's called something different or it's something they've never seen before. I feel like a lot of kids, you had to tell them it was like chicken, even though it was like a beef patty and they freaking loved hamburgers or whatever. You had to tell me all of my meat was goat. Why? I don't know. I loved goat. I knew I liked goat, and so everything had to be goat. I was very adventurous and I loved all types of meat. I still like all types of meat. I just don't eat it, but like, you name it, chicken, beef, goat, lamb, oxtail, moose, deer, fish, chicken's feet. I also used to be the biggest sugar addict in the entire world. Like, I called myself an ice cream-aholic because I literally have eaten 2 liters of ice cream in one sitting to myself more than once. Not healthy. So why the heck did I go vegan? Basically, the reason I decided to become vegan was not necessarily by choice in the beginning. I actually had a little medical emergency which brought me to the hospital, and I got like a bacteria infection, and I was basically forced on this alcohol-free, sugar-free, gluten-free, vegan diet just to clear my system out. So that was not fun. It was kind of depressing for a little bit. I didn't have to do it for very long, but it didn't help me in the end, really. I had some antibiotics and whatever. But it got me thinking, and I was like, I feel a lot better not eating so much like heavy things, because I can eat a lot. It was interesting. It was almost a challenge for me, because I was so used to eating meat and like literally no vegetables. Like, I hated vegetables, and it was just like meat and sugar, which is not healthy for you. I have now become quite like health conscious. I talk about food all the time. My friends sometimes find it annoying, but I personally really enjoy treating my body right and what feels good. Personally, I don't like putting things in my body that aren't supposed to go in there, that aren't meant to go in there, that aren't healthy. It doesn't register in my brain why I should be giving my body that. Sometimes people think it's annoying when I straight up come to them and I'm like, oh my god, I'm vegan and refined sugar free. And they're like, this bitch, what? Like, what do you eat? So anyways, that is where the challenge sort of came in for me, because I was like, I'm gonna change my lifestyle and I'm gonna try this out to see how long I could stick with it and like the effects I found and what made me feel right. So I've only been vegan since October, and it was quite a dramatic switch for a lot of my family, because it was like, what do we cook for her, and where do we go out to eat? And I feel like becoming vegan has become a trend nowadays. If you are vegan for like environmental reasons or just your certain beliefs or whatever, that is all you. Personally, I do it for myself because I feel better and I don't believe in putting bad things in my body. It wasn't that big of a struggle for me, to be honest. Aside from the meat, like, meat just made me feel heavy, even though I loved it. It was kind of nice being able to eat way more without feeling that same volume in my stomach. And I also decided, to do refined sugar free because I have this whole thing about sugar. I think sugar is terrible and it's a drug and it's bad for you. But it wasn't that big of a challenge to begin with. Aside from meat and aside from ice cream, I'm not a huge dairy fan. Like, I think milk is gross and it's like this white, I don't know, just gross, opaque liquid. And I was never a huge cheese fan. I was never adventurous with cheese. I was like, whatever. It was definitely probably the weirdest for my family, like my immediate and extended family. It's kind of funny going to like dinner parties and stuff because I feel bad in a sense of I don't expect people to make me things when I go out for dinner parties because I am so specific right now. And that doesn't bother me at all. I will just make something for myself and bring it. I don't want people to feel like they need to accommodate me in that sort of sense. And I always just let people know it's okay. Like, I am totally fine. Don't even worry about it. Living in Vancouver, being vegan is definitely not being hard because, like I said, it's like a trend now to be vegan. And there's so many places that are vegan down there, so it's really easy to find a place to eat. Although sometimes it does get a little bit repetitive, but there are definitely a good couple of places. I can leave some links down below of some of my favorite places. I think it's fun trying to find recipes that are good and delicious. I feel like it makes me a little more independent for myself as well because I'm the one that has to cook. No one else in my family is vegan. No one else is refined sugar free. I do a lot of baking with dates, honey, and maple syrup. I know some people will argue that honey isn't vegan, but that's if you're like hardcore vegan. The textures don't always come out as planned because I do use like liquid sugars when it calls for, say, like brown sugar, white sugar, even cane sugar, coconut sugar I won't use. So personally, I don't really care as long as it tastes good. I am a texture person, but with some things I can be like lenient. But yeah, so anyways, I feel like a lot of people have this mindset around veganism as being like either a trend or like a bad thing. I know that my brother and my sister and whatever, when I'm like, my brother's always like, oh, you're vegan. Like, or if I even tell them, I'm like, I make something and it's good and it doesn't even taste like something that would be vegan. If I'm like, it's vegan, they'll be like, oh, I don't want it, it's vegan. And I'm like, what does that even mean? It makes no sense to me. It's like, whatever. So I'll literally make vegan dishes and then I'll just be like, add chicken or whatever. I cook a lot of Asian foods because it's really easy to make those vegan. It's like a lot of it's coconut milk based or like you use oils instead of butter to cook. So I make like a lot of curries and stuff. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a couple recipes down below that I think are really good. You can leave it vegan. You can add a protein. You can do whatever you want. Also, a lot of people think that being vegan means you are healthy. You could be a very, very unhealthy vegan. Being vegan does not mean that you're healthy. In my case, it means that I'm healthy in my eyes. I didn't even know this until like a couple months ago, but Oreos are vegan. Like, what if I just ate Oreos all the time? That's not healthy. It's gross. Don't think that being vegan means that you're healthy. If you're switching to veganism to be healthy, be conscious and be mindful. I am that person. I'll go to the grocery store and I will read the ingredients on everything. And if there's any mention of sugar, if there's any mention of natural flavor, if there's any mention of like anything like that, I won't get it. Yes, I'm annoying, but whatever, it makes me happy. I'm gonna live my life like that. See, I also do this in the sense of my choice of alcohol. I don't drink sugary cocktails at all because that is disgusting. Why are you putting artificial flavors in? Like, it's so gross. And the thing, see, I could go off about this for like a really long time. The thing about our society is that we've been trained because sugar is such like a marketing thing and they put it in everything because and then you think that that tastes way better. And then when you have the actual thing that's like not as much sugar, then you're like, ew, this is gross. But it's not. It's so much better for you. I have like 2 examples. One of my examples is peanut butter. I love peanut butter. So many people like peanut butter, but what they really like is like the canola oil, the sugar, the processed peanuts, I don't know, all the junk that goes into it. And then you think, oh my God, peanut butter is so good. But then you give someone like organic or like all natural, literally what peanut butter is supposed to be, dry roasted peanuts, and you gotta have some salt in there because it just makes all the difference. but like, it's so good. But kids, when they like, no, my second example is mango, dried mango. Why you gotta go put more sugar on freaking dried mango? It's already sweet. I don't understand. Like, why? Have you never had a mango before? Someone was like, oh, I want sugar on my sugary mango. Mango already has so much sugar in it as a natural fruit. Ugh, it frustrates me so much. So like, if I go to get dried mango somewhere, the Costco dried mango, you can only get it with the one with sugar in it. And like, I don't want this shit. I want the good stuff. I just want a mango. Trader Joe's is really good dried mango. They have both, like the one with sugar and the one without sugar, but you have to get the one without sugar. Anyways, this is not me coming and like dissing you if you like this sort of stuff. This is just my personal views and what I personally like. And these are just my thoughts. So don't take offense or don't take it the wrong way. Like, you live your life. This is just me living my life. But yeah, anyways, I feel like I have a lot more energy. I feel like my body is more like up to date, and yeah, I don't know. So anyways, this video was really short, but I thought it would just be kind of nice to let y'all know what I do. And if you guys are interested in me doing like a what I eat in a day, leave a comment down below, send me a tweet on Twitter, just hit me up on Instagram because I have a lot of good pictures coming. I'm finally starting to get my Instagram organized with my Naam app, which is fantastic. I'm really excited about that. I didn't really mention it in my last video, but I got the new iPhone XS Max phone down here, and I always upgrade my phone every like around 2 years for the camera because I love taking pictures. And oh my god, camera is so great. It's so professional, and it's just like, I was like running around everywhere trying to get pictures and stuff, and I have so many ideas. I also got these new filters, and I've been fiddling around with different apps and stuff, and it's been going really well, and I'm really excited. So you should check that out. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, or if you want to leave a comment, or if you liked the video in general, just let me know. And thanks for listening to me rant on. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you next time.